India is a land of ancient history and magnificent architecture. From the towering forts of Rajasthan to the serene backwaters of Kerala, every corner of this vast country tells a story of its own. But among these myriad tales, the Hoysala temples of Karnataka hold a special place. These temples are not just structures of stone and mortar, they are living chronicles of a bygone era, echoing the artistic brilliance and cultural richness of the Hoysala Empire. Among its many treasures, the Hoysala temples of Karnataka stand out as remarkable examples of artistic brilliance. The Chennakeshava Temple in Belur and the Hoysaleswara Temple in Halebidu are prime examples of this architectural marvel. Each temple is adorned with intricate carvings that depict scenes from Hindu mythology, everyday life, and the grandeur of the Hoysala court. These carvings are so detailed and lifelike that they seem to come alive, telling stories of gods, goddesses, and legendary heroes. Built between the 11th and 14th centuries, these temples are a testament to the sophisticated craftsmanship and rich cultural heritage of the Hoysala Empire. The Hoysala rulers were great patrons of art and architecture, and their reign saw the construction of numerous temples, each more magnificent than the last. The unique star-shaped platform on which many of these temples are built is a distinctive feature of Hoysala architecture. This design not only adds to the aesthetic appeal of the temples, but also serves a practical purpose, providing stability to the structure. These temples are not merely places of worship, they are poems in stone, narrating tales of devotion, mythology, and royal patronage. The walls of these temples are adorned with thousands of sculptures, each telling a different story. From the majestic figures of deities to the delicate portrayals of dancers and musicians, every inch of these temples is a testament to the skill and creativity of the Hoysala artisans. The temples also serve as a record of the social and cultural life of the time, providing valuable insights into the customs, traditions, and beliefs of the Hoysala period. Their intricate carvings, towering structures, and serene settings captivate the imagination and transport visitors to a bygone era. The lush green surroundings of these temples add to their charm, creating a tranquil and serene atmosphere that is perfect for reflection and contemplation. The temples are not just architectural masterpieces, they are also spiritual sanctuaries, offering a glimpse into the deep religious and philosophical traditions of ancient India. The Hoysala temples are a testament to the enduring power of art and faith, and their legacy continues to inspire awe and wonder in all who behold them. Today, these temples are not just historical monuments, they are living heritage sites, attracting visitors from all over the world. As we walk through the halls of these ancient temples, we are reminded of the timeless beauty and enduring legacy of the Hoysala Empire. The stories etched in stone continue to speak to us, bridging the gap between the past and the present, and inspiring future generations to appreciate and preserve this rich cultural heritage. The story of the Hoysala temples begins with the rise of the Hoysala dynasty in the 11th century. This period marked a significant transformation in the history of South India, as the Hoysalas emerged from relative obscurity to become one of the most influential dynasties of the region. Their journey from local chieftains to powerful monarchs is a tale of ambition, strategic alliances, and military prowess. From humble beginnings as local chieftains in the Western Ghats, the Hoysalas rose to prominence under the leadership of ambitious rulers like King Vishnuvardhana. His reign was a turning point for the dynasty, as he expanded their territory through a series of successful military campaigns. Vishnuvardhana's vision and leadership not only consolidated the Hoysala power, but also laid the foundation for a prosperous and culturally rich kingdom. Vishnuvardhana's reign marked a golden age for the Hoysalas, characterized by military expansion, religious tolerance, and a flourishing of art and architecture. His policies promoted economic growth and stability, attracting scholars, artists, and craftsmen to the Hoysala court. This period saw the construction of numerous temples, each reflecting the dynasty's commitment to both Shaivism and Vaishnavism. The Hoysalas were patrons of both Shaivism and Vaishnavism, and their temples reflect this inclusive approach to faith. They believed in fostering a harmonious society where different religious practices could coexist. This inclusive policy not only strengthened their rule, but also enriched the cultural and spiritual life of their kingdom. The temples they built were not just places of worship, but also centers of learning and community activities. They commissioned hundreds of temples across their kingdom, each one a testament to their piety and their desire to leave behind a lasting legacy. These temples were architectural marvels, showcasing the skills of Hoysala artisans and the innovative techniques they employed. The intricate carvings and detailed sculptures found in these temples are a testament to the artistic excellence of the period. The Hoysala style of architecture, with its unique blend of Dravidian influences and innovative techniques, reached its zenith during this period. The temples are characterized by their star-shaped platforms, intricate carvings, and the use of soapstone, which allowed for detailed and delicate work. The Hoysala architects were pioneers in their field, and their work continues to be studied and admired by scholars and enthusiasts of Indian art and architecture. The legacy of the Hoysala dynasty is not just in the temples they built, but in the cultural and artistic heritage they left behind, which continues to inspire and awe people to this day. The Hoysala temples are renowned for their distinctive architectural style, characterized by intricate carvings, star-shaped platforms, and towering sculptures. The temples were typically built using soapstone, a soft and malleable rock that allowed the Hoysala artisans to carve with incredible detail. One of the defining features of Hoysala architecture is the use of the star-shaped plan, where the temple's base is designed in the form of a multi-pointed star. This complex geometry not only adds visual appeal, but also creates a sense of movement and rhythm as one circumambulates the temple. The walls of the temples are adorned with an astonishing array of sculptures depicting scenes from Hindu mythology, courtly life, and everyday scenes. Among the many Hoysala temples scattered across Karnataka, 3 stand out as exceptional examples of this architectural style: Belur, Halebidu, and Somnathpura. These temples are not just places of worship, but are also a testament to the artistic and architectural brilliance of the Hoysala dynasty. Each temple tells a story of devotion, craftsmanship, and the cultural richness of the era.
The Chennakeshava Temple at Belur, dedicated to Lord Vishnu, is a masterpiece of Hoysala craftsmanship, renowned for its intricate sculptures and towering gopuram, or entrance tower. The temple was commissioned by King Vishnuvardhana in 1117 AD to commemorate his victory over the Chola dynasty. The detailed carvings on the temple walls depict various scenes from Hindu mythology, including the Ramayana and Mahabharata, as well as everyday life during the Hoysala period. The temple's architecture is characterized by its star-shaped platform, which is a hallmark of Hoysala design. The attention to detail in the sculptures, from the expressions on the faces of the deities to the intricate jewelry and clothing, is truly remarkable.
Halebidu, once the grand capital of the Hoysala Empire, is home to the Hoysaleswara Temple, a sprawling complex adorned with over 200 sculptures. The temple, dedicated to Lord Shiva, was built in the 12th century and is a fine example of Hoysala architecture. The walls of the temple are covered with an array of intricate carvings that depict various deities, animals, and scenes from Hindu epics. The temple's twin sanctums are dedicated to Hoysaleswara and Shantaleshwara, named after the king and queen of the Hoysala dynasty. The temple complex also includes a large tank, which was used for ritualistic purposes. The sheer scale and detail of the sculptures make the Hoysaleswara Temple a must-visit for anyone interested in ancient Indian art and architecture.
The temple is dedicated to Shiva and is known for its massive Nandi statue and the intricate friezes depicting scenes from the epics. The Nandi statue, which is the vehicle of Lord Shiva, is one of the largest in India and is carved out of a single stone. The friezes on the temple walls are a visual narration of stories from the Ramayana, Mahabharata, and the Puranas. Each panel is a work of art, showcasing the skill and creativity of the Hoysala sculptors. The temple also features beautifully carved pillars, each with unique designs and motifs. The level of detail in the carvings is so high that even the smallest elements, like the leaves and flowers, are rendered with great precision.
Somnathpura, a small village in southern Karnataka, houses the Keshava Temple, a perfectly symmetrical temple built on a star-shaped platform. The temple was constructed in 1268 AD by Somanatha Dandanayaka, a general of the Hoysala king Narasimha III. The Keshava Temple is a prime example of the Hoysala style, with its star-shaped base and intricate carvings. The temple is dedicated to Lord Keshava, a form of Vishnu, and features 3 sanctums, each housing a different form of the deity. The outer walls of the temple are adorned with a series of friezes that depict various scenes from Hindu mythology, as well as floral and geometric patterns. The temple's symmetrical design and the precision of its carvings make it a marvel of medieval Indian architecture.
The temple is renowned for its exquisitely carved sculptures of deities, dancers, and musicians. Each sculpture is a testament to the skill and artistry of the Hoysala craftsmen. The deities are depicted in various poses, with intricate details in their expressions, clothing, and jewelry. The dancers and musicians are shown in dynamic poses, capturing the grace and rhythm of their movements. The temple also features beautifully carved ceilings with intricate patterns and motifs. The Keshava Temple is not just a place of worship, but a celebration of art and culture, reflecting the rich heritage of the Hoysala dynasty.
The 14th century marked a turning point in the history of the Hoysala Empire as the region faced the brunt of invasions from the Delhi Sultanate.
These invasions led to widespread destruction and plunder, and many Hoysala temples, including the Grand Temple complex at Halebidu, suffered significant damage.
The once thriving cities were reduced to ruins, and the glory of the Hoysala Empire faded into history.
However, the spirit of the Hoysala artisans lived on in the surviving temples, which stood as silent witnesses to a glorious past and a testament to the resilience of art and faith.